25 subscribers brave the world's tallest marble run. Who will take the victory? And we are off rolling in our subscriber tallest marble run. All the marbles are now battling out in our first funnel before the first ramp. And we've seen several marbles fall off here in the past. So you definitely don't want to fall off there if you want to stay in this race. Because if you do fall off, you are instantly disqualified. Nice to see the train of marbles. I think it's 7, 8, or 9 marbles long. As we head into funnel number 2. All those trains definitely a hazard because the marbles can get stuck just through the sheer weight being put on the track. Going down funnel number 3. And who's got the lead? It appears the man, the myth, the legend. He's going to be the first one into the first set of elevators, followed by D1 Grant. And as we head into this elevator, that's when the race tends to slow down a little bit because the marbles are separated by those elevators. And the marbles going down one by one now. Still being stuck up there is Delicis Moan, Melty Animations, and Alejandro Olivo. And we have marbles already making their way up that first elevator. I believe there's 5 marbles now battling on that dish. And who's going to be the first one out? I believe it's the man, the myth, the legend. Yes, he's still keeping his lead and so far living up to his name. But there's still quite a bit of racing left in this race. So plenty of time for another marble to take the lead. But he's able to keep it as we head into that next funnel. Following behind is Leon Martinez, who looks a lot like CCD18, a veteran from my past marble races. And Nathan Klaus, another veteran, battling neck and neck with the man, the myth, the legend. Quite a bit of pressure there, but the man, the myth, the legend still holds on. Nathan Klaus takes over second. Leon Martinez doesn't fall that much behind, placing in third. D1 Grant coming in at fourth. That 1D Ninja coming in at 5th place. That's the first time I mentioned him in this race so far. And up next is Dylan Stole My Oreos. And hopefully he doesn't steal the other team's Oreos as well. He can only do that if he places first. And we still have marbles going up the elevator, which goes to show how spread out this race has become. And a marble that's in last place is going to have a really hard time to make it all the way up to first. Definitely difficult, but not impossible. I've seen it happen once before. Going down that green snake now is James Amazing Videos, just joining down that Skyrail track. And we have the man, the myth, the legend still taking the lead. Oh, wait! Nope, not anymore. I think it's CCD18. And Nathan Klaus also bypassing man, myth, legend. Now going down that green snake is Bring Back 8489. And he, as well as the marbles behind him, are going to have a long way to battle to get to first place. And as you can see on the left of your screen, we have some marbles going up that second elevator. And let's see if we have some on top already. Yes, we do. Battle between Nathan Klaus, CCD18, and the man, myth, legend. I think that's going to be a storyline we see unfold as the race goes on. CCD18 now taking the lead, firmly in first place as he goes into that yellow funnel. Meanwhile, way behind from the pack, I believe that's Alejandro Olivo on the Skyrail track. And I'm also noticing a lot of subscribers missing from the roster. They definitely either got stuck or fell off the track. I haven't seen Film Enterprises YouTube in a while. Hopefully he's in there somewhere. Meanwhile, back in front, CCD18 still getting the firm lead. Nathan close in a firm second. Mammoth Legend trying to reclaim his crown as first place. CCD18 making his way down that ramp. Being very careful not to fall off because, yeah, if you fall off, you are instantly disqualified. And in that case, Nathan Klaus would take first place. And I'm sure that's something he really wants to happen to CCD18. And we got a development here. Mammoth Legend battling into D1 Grant. And D1 Grant is battling head-to-head with Nathan Klaus. Almost, but he's not able to find an opening. Now he's battling there head-to-head with Leon Martinez and Blissey2424. And it appears you can't really see well from the bottom left, but the man, myth, legend bypassed CCD18 and is once again in the lead. What a hard-fought battle there by him, and now he can relax just for a little bit as he goes up that third funnel, and you can see him right there. And up there you have Capital G and another veteran, Swagboy7573, in that yellow funnel. Ooh, up there, man, myth, legend almost falling off that ramp, but he's still in this race. And it appears he has a firm lead now. Up there on that yellow funnel in your top right is Alejandro Olivo, and he is still struggling to gain any sort of ground here on this race. And time is running out for him to make any difference. Now having a bird's eye view of the current race action so far. And there on your left you see Man, the Myth, the Legend making his way down that most recent Skyrail portion. He's on his way to elevator number 4. Nathan Klaus, once head-to-head with the first place person, is now struggling there further back. And that's the first time since the beginning I see Film Enterprises YouTube. So the good news is he's still in the race. I thought he was originally disqualified. Nathan Klaus just now going down that red sky rail. He's followed there by Lambinaldo. And what happened to CCD18? I haven't seen him recently. And it appears now Man, Myth, Legend. He is clearing those 5 loop-de-loops. It's always so satisfying seeing a marble race down those 5 loops all at once. Getting your view further behind the pack, it looks like Kyle Clemson. He's in the lead there in that blue funnel. But he's still a long ways away from first place. There you see there, you have Blissey2424. Followed by, I believe, Lambinaldo. Now we have Blissey2424. Going down those loops, clears it no problem. We have Nathan Klaus there just on top of the loops, just clearing it. And who's that? That is Leon Martinez. And it appears that he jumped ahead a few spots. It is hard to tell, though, with this race so big and vast. The man, the myth, the legend, still keeping his dominant position in this race, and I don't even know if anyone can stop him at this point. Going down that drop right there is Stop Butcher 6223, and it appears that's Braden Wisman on the floor, falling off the track and disqualified. And notice there, just right after the loop, is that double ramp the marbles have to cross, and next time the marble goes over it, look how wobbly the track gets. Back on top, it appears Nathan Klaus is getting closer and closer to Man, Myth, Legend. There is Bring Back going down that treacherous ramp. Man, Myth, Legend clearing that orange funnel before that next elevator. And there on your screen is Stop Butcher 6223 about to compete against the 5 loop-de-loops. And there he goes down that big drop. And Ian Tan just completing the bumpy ramp. Nathan Klaus almost losing his second place position. And it appears Blissey2424, Lambinaldo, and Leonel Martinez has caught up. So that's going to make the second place spot very tricky to hold. I think first place so far is decided. We're just trying to see who wins second place. I think that's the more interesting storyline we're going to be seeing now. And there's absolutely no sign of CCD18, so until we find him, it's safe to assume he has DNF. He was second place last time I saw him, or around there. Just there in that yellow funnel, James Amazing Videos beating out Capital G and Osarugid. Stop Butcher 6223. Oh no! He fell alongside Kyle Clemson and Ian Tan. All 3 instantly disqualified. What an upset from all 3 subscribers. And there you saw Kyle Clemson just hanging on to that Skyrail track. And it must be so painful considering you can't do anything about your position and seeing your other competitors just roll right past you. The good thing is for Man, Myth, Legend, he survived that last trampoline ramp. And I believe the next challenger right there is Lambinaldo, who has climbed up to second place. So not all hope is lost for a lot of our competitors here. Nathan Klaus now at second place. I was about to say third place. And now Blissey2424 also beating Lambinaldo and is trying to get second place. Poor Lambinaldo falling down to fourth. There's still a little bit of time to try to come back from this. Back up there, James Amazing Videos battling Capital G in that purple funnel. And wait, what am I seeing here? Nathan Klaus catching up to the Man, Myth, Legend. And they are now head to head as we head into the final stretch. The Man, Myth, Legend's incredible lead just shrunk to nothing now. And we see both marbles battling head to head. Nathan Klaus, it looks like he's trying to hang on to first place. And he takes the lead the first time Man, Myth, Legend is dethroned since his massive lead started. And this finale just got a lot more interesting. Nathan Klaus holding on for one more funnel. Just a few seconds left of hard work and that lead is his. But Man, Myth, Legend not giving up. Man, Myth, Legend comes back, an incredible upset, and defends his first place lead. But Nathan Klaus, what an excellent effort there to keep second place alive. Now looking back at the pack, Melty Animations now struggling dead last, while Alejandro Olivo is able to make some progress here. And he is using those Hubalino funnels to his advantage, passing quite a few of his fellow competitors there. Blissey2424 coming in at fourth. Lambinaldo coming in third. That's a big step up compared to where he was at the beginning of this race. D1 Grant finishing at sixth. And things have quieted down a little bit with Mega Lutador Prozao coming in at seventh place. Apologies if I didn't pronounce that right. Swag Boy 7573 at 8th. And Capital G at 9th. It looks like here, Leonel Martinez getting quite an opening there in that last funnel. And he just has to hold on for a little bit more to guarantee that 10th place spot. And yes, he's going to come in at 10th place. Bring back, can he get 11th? Yes, he will. And now a neck and neck between Cascadia Ball and Braden Wisman. And it appears that it was won by Braden Wisman, Cascadia Ball official, coming in at 13th place. Perry Grassic, a marble I haven't really talked about today, appears to be coming in at 14th if he can battle out Ozaru Gid. And yes, he will. And there is Alejandro Olivo. I remember him being complete dead last, but being able to pass two of his competitors, I would say, is an accomplishment considering how bad his lead was. And my bad, three of his competitors. And I completely forgot just now, there were 25 marbles at the start, and we're only about to crown the 17th place spot. So that means we have quite a few marbles that have DNF'd. Kyle Clemson, definitely one of them. That was painful seeing him falling off the track there. And wait, how did Ian Tang get there? It looked like he DNF'd a second time just this race alone. And that leaves 7 marbles not finishing the track. And I feel like Dylan stole the Oreos of everybody else who DNF'd. But congratulations to the man, the myth, the legend for living up to his name.